And we are surprised that the current federal court, the federal court just finished, didn't even allow. Why not allow him to re-argue the matter? Because he was not prepared the last time. What is the problem if you allow him to re-argue the matter? Is there a fear that he may get acquitted?
This decision by the federal court is also a vindication that the charges against Dato Sri Najib are legally mounted and not politically motivated by the prosecution.
前首相纳吉的 SRC 国际公司4200万令吉洗钱案的终极判决检讨申请今天裁决，联邦法院以4-1多数票驳回纳吉的申请。纳吉首席辩护律师沙菲仪事后开记者会时直言，今天的判决可能开创不公平审判的坏先例。不过，对于今天联邦法院5司唯一持异议的东马大法官阿都拉曼的少数判词，沙菲仪大受鼓舞，并指这为SRC案开启新的可能。
I must say, with the greatest of respect, that we were extremely disappointed with the reasoning provided in the majority judgment. But we are very encouraged, and I must say this, you can see that in spite of losing this case, I am still in the smiling mood because of what was said in the minority judgment, the dissenting judgment. He says that justice is not about finding out whether someone is guilty or innocent or not guilty. Yeah? Guilty, not guilty, or innocent. Justice is not only about that. But justice incorporates a bigger concept, namely whether when you come to the decision whether a person is guilty or not, did you apply the process that will enable him to say, yes, I have been given the fairest of trial, but unfortunately I lose, or fortunately I win. So the process is very important. Now, why you need to stress this is because it applies to you and me.
至于会否再度提出新一轮的裁决检讨申请，沙菲仪拒绝说明，但他表示纳吉不会放弃任何可能性。
We have just heard from United Nations that our application in United Nations has started being processed. So we would send further documents, including the minority judgment, to them so that they will examine. Okay? We will also send the majority judgment so that the United Nations will see which judgment is a lot more sound. They will see it and then they'll come back to us. That's number one. Number two, on the power of pardon by the young Deputy Nago, it's very critical that young Deputy Nago has got the opportunity to read the minority judgment which condemns the way the case was being handled. So these two definite. But there is a possibility of another action in the court. This one I don't want to disclose yet, because I think my client is, even if my client gets, let's assume for a moment he gets a pardon, I think he will still want to fight in court because he's very determined that he did nothing wrong.
尽管纳吉团队直言看到了曙光，但本案主控官西旦巴兰却持不同的看法。
Legally, a review is from a decision of the federal court. There was a decision of the federal court, and from that decision, this review. If you want to review upon a review, then there's no stopping a review upon a review and a review upon a review, and you can send your grandchildren here to take notes again. You follow what I'm saying? So legally, there is a possibility, but it is very unlikely. The SRC prosecution's biggest message is to politicians or other likely offenders is that this prosecution has shown that no man in this land is above the law. And I want to stress this successful prosecution must send a chilling message to all would-be offenders that the law will catch up with you and punish the guilty.